Look at this epic Despacito photography. Look at it. It's absolutely amazing. Edgy Nick 98, everyone. Edgy Nick 98. Yeah, if you want to check out your bloody stuff, then yeah, go to Edgy Nick 98 for photography. Hello and welcome to Midtime Reviews. So I'm going to be reviewing a new album from Crumb Jinx. So I didn't actually know about Crumb until recently. Thank you, Music Discord, for recommending me some sort of new albums and some new artists. And yeah, this is one of the ones that caught my eye, caught my ear, as I should say. And yeah, it's actually a pretty good album. It's a mix of sort of chill indie rock with touches of psychedelic, a little bit of dream pop here and there. There's some lounge sort of keyboards and synths put around the album, especially with Nina with this nice lounge keyboard that has... The end of Kraken is a bit weird around near the end. It goes sort of a bit off key and that is, I don't know if it's intentional or not, but it just sounds a little bit weird. It's sort of one of the very few things I will have to touch up on. But there's some really nice guitar riffs and some really nice nice calm drums. The drums are sort of there and they're present, but they don't sort of really take a sort of front seat or anything. But I quite like that. I prefer like with sort of chill indie sort of stuff. And yeah, definitely sort of the singing in a similar sort of style to Superorganism singing, but a little bit calmer. And yeah, there's sort of just loads of different elements added in together. There's these really nice guitar riffs, especially on Ghost Ride. I love the guitar riff, the do-do-do-do. Oh no, it sounds really weird me doing it, but if you listen to it, it sounds really good. It sounds really nice and actually quite relaxing. And yeah, many of the songs do have sort of interesting themes and that about it, but many of the themes are quite similar between different tracks, which isn't a terrible thing, but it would have been nicer if there was a little bit more variety. Being very nitpicky here, but yeah, in the middle of the album really picks up in quality. There's loads of good stuff, there's some different synths, there's loads of different sorts of tracks. It does go a bit calmer, especially with Mr. The Letter. Part 3 I really liked with its different parts of the track, and they really transition really nicely, really well, and it's definitely a lot better than sort of splitting up the different sort of parts of the tracks into different songs. I definitely think they've done a good job with actually merging them together. And yeah, definitely sort of the end of the album definitely sort of picks up a little bit more into sort of pace and that, but it still sounds quite good. Jinx is sort of one of the weaker tracks, but it's still an alright track. It still fits in well, and especially And It Never Ends and Faces, they're really nice tracks to sort of end the album off and really sort of add in a different sort of touch to it. And It Never Ends has this sort of very horror-like vibe to it. Some of the tracks do have this horror-y sort of vibe with the sort of off-key and some different keying on the tracks that they have, and the repetition, and when it goes and it never ends, and it never ends, and you feel like you're sort of in a horror-y sort of thing, but it's sort of in the background. It's not like a sort of jump scare or anything. It sounds really good. A lot of these tracks work really well with that sort of sense of it, because there's a few dark undertones to some of the tracks, but it doesn't really take on the track. It's not like a really dark, really low sort of songs on there. They're actually sort of nice and chill, but they do have this sort of eerie, chilly sort of vibe to them in the background, which sounds really good. I think it works really well. So overall, I've really enjoyed this album. It's definitely a good listen. I'll definitely recommend checking out Jinx by Crumb, and yeah, definitely a weird name to it, but yeah, some really nice sort of calm indie rock with a bit of psychedelic and sort of dream pop here and there. So yeah, overall I'm going to give this album an 8 out of 10. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in 2 days time.